Namaste ellarigu, namaste my dear students. Welcome to this wonderful learning platform PW Kannada Foundation channel. Good afternoon ellarigu. Good afternoon my dear students. Hengidira? School ana mugus bandira? Fine. I hope I am audible. Good afternoon ellarigu. Welcome to the session. Welcome to this wonderful batch Abhimanyu Kannada 3.2. Okay. Fine. Ellaru join agli session ana start madona. So last class ನಾವು ಟ್ರಿಗ್ನೋಮೆಟ್ರಿ ಅನ್ನ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ ಅಂಡ್ ಇನ್ ಟ್ರಿಗ್ನೋಮೆಟ್ರಿ ವಿ ಫಿನಿಶ್ಡ್ 2 ಯೂನಿಟ್ಸ್ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ 2 ಟಾಪಿಕ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಮುಗಿಸಿದ್ವಿ. ಇವತ್ತು ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಟಾಪಿಕ್ ಉಳಿದಿದೆ, ದಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಫಿನಿಶ್ ಅಂಡ್ ದೆನ್ ವಿಲ್ ಮೂವ್ ಆನ್ ಟು ಅಪ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಟ್ರಿಗ್ನೋಮೆಟ್ರಿ. ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್? ಏನು ಡಿಫಿಕಲ್ಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಈ ಟಾಪಿಕ್ ಈಸಿ ಅದ. ಫೈನ್. ಹೈಟ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸಸ್ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಯೂಸಿಂಗ್ ಟ್ರಿಗ್ನೋಮೆಟ್ರಿಕ್ ರೇಷಿಯೋಸ್. ಅಷ್ಟು ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಸಾಕು. Clear? Okay students, fine. So today if you see, in last class we had done introduction to trigonometry. Introduction to trigonometry naga we saw what? Trigonometric ratios. Okay, trigonometric, we saw trigonometric ratios. Fine. Along with trigonometric ratios we saw what? Trigonometric angles for specified values. Clear? Specified values. ಆಮೇಲೆ trigonometric identities ಏನದು? Okay, so whatever your trigonometric identities was there students, trigonometric identities, this topic we only focused on what? Only the identities. Okay, questions ಅನ್ನ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಇವತ್ತು ಮಾಡೋಣ, ಇನ್ನೊಂದ್ಸತಿ ರಿವಿಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿ and then we will move on to today's topic. That is nothing but what? We are going to do the revision of this. Revision. Fine. Some applications of trigonometry we are going to see, and where do we apply them to find the heights and distances. Okay, to find this, and then we'll do some problems and MCQs as well. Clear? Okay, fine. So yes, if you need the notes of this session, so introduction to trigonometry notes beka, all those things you need, then you have to do what students? Use the exploring the batch feature. So exploring the batch feature alli ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ? PW app ಅನ್ನ you have to download. Okay, whatever this app is there students, PW app, you need to download it from the Play Store. Okay, so ಒಂದ್ಸತಿ ಡೌನ್ಲೋಡ್ ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಲಾಗಿನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ, and whatever the login process is there students, it is absolutely free of cost. Okay, whatever the login process is there, it is absolutely free of cost. ಒಂದ್ಸತಿ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮೊಬೈಲ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಹಾಕಿ ಒಂದು OTP ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಅದನ್ನ ಹಾಕಿದ್ರೆ you will become logged in. After that you need to just type Abhimanyu 3.0. ಈ ರೀತಿ ಅಭಿಮನ್ಯು 3.0 ಅನ್ನ ನೀವು ಟೈಪ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, and then if you click on the explore batch feature. Okay, so if you click on the explore batch feature students, note exactly free of cost, absolutely free of cost ada. If you click on the explore batch to this, fine, ee riti it will open. That is Abhimanyu Kannada 3.0. description alli nimge ella gottagutte enen batch details ada. In the subject students, you will see that physics, chemistry, maths, biology. Okay, ಇಲ್ಲಿ SST ಕೂಡ ಆಡ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಇವಾಗ. ಇನ್ ಫಿಸಿಕ್ಸ್ ನೋಟ್ಸ್ ಡಿಪಿಪಿಸ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಾ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್, ಅದು ಕೂಡ ಫ್ರೀ ಆಫ್ ಕಾಸ್ಟ್. ಓಕೆ, ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಾ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ನೀವೇನಾದ್ರೆ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, MCQs ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಇನ್ ಆಲ್ ದಿಸ್ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಕ್ಲಿಕ್ ಅಲಾಂಗ್ ವಿತ್ ದ ನೋಟ್ಸ್ access over here. Done students? So if that is clear, let us move on to what you will get from this session. ಇವತ್ತು ಈ ಸೆಷನ್ ಅನ್ನ ನೀವು ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಅಟೆಂಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ what you will get? You will get nothing but what? Important questions ಮಾರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. On which topic over here? That is nothing but what? Applications of trigonometry. Correct? Heights and distances ಮೇಲೆ 5 marks problems ಬರ್ತಾವಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಆ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡಿಸ್ತೇನೆ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ. ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್? And then we'll see 5 marks important question practice. 5 marks ಇದು important question practice ಅನ್ನ ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ. Good afternoon ma. Fine. Okay, and then super important MCQs for your trigonometry topic. Clear? Okay, start madona lecture anna. Fine. So first we'll finish the trigonometric whatever identities topic is there, ಅದನ್ನ ಮುಗಿಸಿ ಈ ಕಡೆ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಡೋಣ. Okay na? Yellow it. Okay, here it is. So when we talk about trigonometry identity, students, last class I had given that we have these identities. First one we have cos square theta or sin square theta. Sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. Sin square theta plus cos square theta is equals to 1. So from here, whatever your sin square theta is there, sin square theta is 1 minus cos square theta. Okay, this is one you have, or cos square theta is equals to 1 minus sin square theta. Clear up? Okay, fine. Fine. This is Kannada. Fine. Kannada channel appa ida. Okay, fine. Hindi bolu andre Kannada channel alli Hindi maatadbeka. Fine. Second one we have secant square theta plus cosecant square theta. Sorry, secant square theta minus tan square theta is equals to 1. So from here also we have two identities, that is tan square theta is equals to secant square theta minus 1, or secant square theta is equals to 1 plus tan square theta. Okay, fine. Done. Next. Third one we have, okay, secant square theta, tan square theta. The cosecant square theta minus cot square theta is equals to 1. So from here, cot square theta value is equals to cosecant square theta minus 1, or we have this secant cot square theta, cosecant square theta is equals to 1 plus cot square theta. Clear? Understood? Fine. Okay, so this is what we have about identities. Ida identities use ಮಾಡಿ problems ada. Fine. Express cos A tan A and secant A in terms of sin A. Cos A, sin A, tan A and secant A in terms of sin A. Each problem. Fine. Okay. Yes. Do it, students. Easy problem. Each problem I'll give you time. Done. Easy adala. Isn't it a easy problem? Because what do we have? We know that your sin square A plus cos square A is equal to 1. Clear? So from here sin square A will be equals to what, students? 1 minus cos square A. Clear? So ilinda sin A value ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ? Sorry, cos A ಅನ್ನ express ಮಾಡಬೇಕನ್ನತಾರ ಅವರು. So since we have to express cos A, it will be cos square A will be equals to 1 minus sin square A. So cos A value will be nothing but what over here? Plus or minus square root of 1 minus sin square A. Plus or minus square root of 1 minus sin square A. Clear? Artha aita? Understood, right? So this is how we express. Next. Okay. Next we have, students, they are telling tan A. Tan A we know that it is nothing but what? Sin A by cos A. Correct or no? But we need to express completely in terms of sin. So we have sin A by cos A, which is sin A divided by cos A. We have cos A another. This we have, so that is plus or minus square root of 1 minus sin square A, which is nothing but what, students? Plus or minus sin A divided by square root of 1 minus sin square A. Done? Clear? Yes. Okay. Next. Nodri. here illenagate tan A in terms of sin A. Finally we need secant A. Secant A is nothing but what? 1 by cos A, which is nothing but what? Plus or minus 1 divided by, because he plus or minus ಏನದಲ್ಲ, I have taken it to numerator, square root of 1 minus sin square A. This is how we can express it. Done? Clear? Understood Allah? Fine. Let us move on to the next thing. Yes, prove that secant A into 1 minus sin A, secant A plus tan A is equals to 1. Yes. Can you do, students? ಮಾಡಬಹುದಾ? Easy na? Start with the LHS. LHS ಇಂದ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ರಿ. 2 minutes ಟೈಮ್ ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ ಪ್ರತಿ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್. ಈಗ LHS we have secant A multiplied by 1 minus sin A into secant A plus tan A. Do it, students. ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ, ವೆಲ್ಕಮ್ ಟು ದ ಸೆಷನ್. ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ ಮುಗಿಸ್ ಬಂದ್ರಾ ಅಥವಾ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ ಹಾಲಿಡೇನಾ? Do you people had the school or school is holiday, my dear students? Ariyant, welcome to the session pa. Answer is 1. You need to prove, madam. Prove ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು ನೀವು. ಹೆಂಗ್ prove ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಿ? Fine. Yes, how will you prove over here? Because if you see secant A, let it be as it is, secant A. ಇಲ್ಲೇನಾಗ್ತದ 1 minus sin A, let it be as it is. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡ್ರಿ, this can be written as 1 by cos A, 1 by cos A plus here what do we have, students? 1 by sin A by cos A. Clear? So here if you see secant A, let it be as it is, 1 minus sin A. Okay, 1 minus sin A. And here if you see the LCM is nothing but what? Cos A over here. Cos A bartada. And here we have 1 plus nothing but what? Secant A, I can write it down as 1 by cos A and take. And here if we see we have 1 plus sin A over here. Now if you observe, students, cos A into cos A is nothing but what? Cos square A. And numerator we have 1 minus sin A into 1 plus sin A, which is nothing but what? A minus B, A plus B, A square minus B square, so 1 minus sin square A. Now just now we saw that the identity 1 minus sin square A is what? Cos square A. By we have cos square A. Correct? Cancel aita and the value is what? 1 over here. Understood? Which is nothing but what? Your RHS. 3 marks e type of problem bartada. Clear? 3 marks iga 3 marks. This type of problem comes in your question paper for 3 marks. Fine? Okay, done. So next, prove that cot A minus cos A by cot A plus cos A is equals to cosecant A minus 1 divided by cosecant A plus 1. Madri, do it, students. Let's see. You can either start with the LHS or you can start with the RHS, up to you. Start with LHS over here. LHS start ಮಾಡೋದು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ easy. Okay, you can start with LHS. Done now? So from here, students, we have nothing but what? LHS ana tagota idini. We will start with LHS. That is cot A minus cos A divided by cot A plus cos A. Clear? So from here, students, this can be written as nothing but what? Cos A by sin A. Correct? Cot A can be written as cos A by sin A minus cos A whole divided by cos A by sin A minus cos A. Okay, so ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ನೀವು ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ we can take cos A common. Simple ಅದ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್. If we take cos A common, students, cos A ಅನ್ನ ಕಾಮನ್ ತೆಗೆದ್ರೆ we have 1 by sin A. Okay, here plus ಅದ plus. Okay, 1 by sin A minus 1 divided by, again we have cos A over here, 1 by sin A plus 1, correct? So this will get cancelled. 1 by sin A is nothing but what? Cosecant A minus 1 divided by cosecant A plus 1, which is nothing but what? My RHS. Hence proved. Clear? Fine. Okay. ತಿಲಕ್ ಸುಮ್ ಕುಂತು ಓದ್ತೀಯಪ್ಪ, ಇನ್ ನಿಂಗೆ ಬ್ಲಾಕ್ ಮಾಡೋಗಿಲ್ಲಿ ತೆಗ್ದಾಕ್ಬಿಡ್ಲಾ ಕ್ಲಾಸಿಂದ? Do you want to study or should I just block you? Fine. Yes. Prove that sin A minus cos A plus 1 divided by sin A plus cos A minus 1 is equals to 1 by secant A minus tan A using this identity. ಈ ಐಡೆಂಟಿಟಿ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ they are telling to prove that. Can you do, guys? ಮಾಡ್ರಿ ನೋಡೋಣ ಹೆಂಗ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಿ. You can start with simply the LHS over here. This will be much more easier. LHS ಇಂದ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ we have nothing but what? Sin A minus cos A plus 1 divided by, okay, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ secant A, okay, secant square A minus secant A plus tan A. Okay, so here you have sin A plus cos A minus 1. Okay, chalo, try to do it, students. Try to do it fast. 2 minutes time ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ, ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಲೆಂದಿ ಅದ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್. Try to do it. Sin A na ನೋಡ್ರಿ ಹೆಂಗೆ adjust ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಿ, or can you multiply and divide by something so that you will get the answer. Numerator ನಾಗ 1 ಬರಬೇಕಾ? Done now? Okay. Look at this, students, over here. Fine. So from here, students, what I'll do is divide numerator and denominator each term by cos A. Okay. Numerator ಮತ್ತು denominator ಪ್ರತಿ ಒಂದು ಟರ್ಮಿಗೆ cos A ಇಂದ ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ. ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಔಟ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ because numerator ಆಗು ಸೇಮ್ we are dividing and denominator also same we are dividing. Sin A by cos A is nothing but what? Tan A minus 1 plus we have 1 by cos A is nothing but what? Secant A divided by here also if you observe we have nothing but what? Sin A by cos A is tan A. Okay, tan A fine plus secant A minus sorry tan A cos A by cos A 1 ಆಗ್ತದ minus 1 by cos A is nothing but what? Secant A over here. Clear? ಈಗ combine ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ try ಮಾಡು. Fine, we will try to modify this equation because directly ಅಂತೂ ಬರಂಗಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಾತ. So from here, students, what we will do is your tan A plus secant A, let it be as it is. Tan A plus secant A Okay, tan a plus secant a minus 1 we have divided by denominator over here ನಮ್ಮ ಕಡೆ ಏನದ ಇಲ್ಲಿ tan a minus secant a plus 1, correct? Now if you observe students, ಅವ್ರು ಏನು ಅನ್ನತಾರ, what they are telling, we need to ultimately use this identity, right? So from here if we rearrange secant square a minus tan square a will be equals to 1. ಹೌದೇನಿಲ್ಲ? So from here this a square minus b square, which will be nothing but what? Secant a plus tan a multiplied by secant a minus tan a, value will be equals to what? 1 over here, correct or not? Yes or no? So from here students, tan a plus secant a, let it be as it is, minus here what do we have now? ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡ್ರಿ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡ್ರಿ, ಏನದ ಒನ್ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ನಾಗ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಐ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಟ್ ದಿಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಚೆಕ್ secant a, correct? Secant a plus tan a multiplied by secant a minus tan a, this we can substitute over here, correct alla? And this whole divided by, okay, this whole divided by, we have nothing but what? Tan a minus secant a plus, again same thing I'll substitute over here, secant a yes, ಏನು ಉಳಿತದ? secant a plus tan a multiplied by secant a minus tan a, correct? ಈ ರೀತಿ ಬರಿಬೋದಾ one value ನಾಗ? Yes or no? Can I write down like this? 1 by secant a minus tan a, very nice ma Saujanya, super. So from here numerator I can take secant a plus tan a common, ಈ ರೀತಿ ಕಾಮನ್ ತೆಗಿಬಹುದಾ? ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂಡ here also I can take secant a, sorry, tan a minus secant a ಅದೇನಿಲ್ಲಿ, okay. So from here also students, what I'll do is I'll take secant a minus tan a common, ಉಲ್ಟಾ ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದೇನೆ ಕಾಮನ್, because here remaining factor will be 1 minus secant a minus tan a, correct? This is remaining over here. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂಡ ಏನಾಗ್ತದಂದ್ರ, since we are taking negative of this, it will be nothing but what? Remaining common will be 1 minus, because this is minus 1 plus this, or it is nothing but what? Minus we are taking common and giving it to this term, it will be nothing but what? Secant a minus tan a, clear ada? So in that case this will get cancelled over here, understood? Clear ada enilla? Fine. So what is remaining with was finally this is the term we are remaining with, fine, that is secant a plus tan a divided by secant a minus tan a, clear? So what we'll do now, multiply by secant a minus tan a divided by secant a minus tan a. So numerator again secant square a minus tan square a ಆಗ್ತದ, which is nothing but 1. Denominator we have secant a minus tan a whole square, okay, clear? It actually missing the problem naga. So this is nothing but what students? Secant a minus tan a whole square, okay, this is missing over here, clear? Understood everyone? Cosecant a minus 1 divided by cosecant a plus 1, cosecant a ಹೆಂಗಮ್ಮ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿಲಿ, fine. So here's tan a plus secant a I am combining, here tan a minus secant a I have combined. 1 anna can be written as secant a plus tan a, secant a minus tan a, clear? Here also secant a plus tan a, secant a minus tan a. Now numerator secant a plus tan a I am taking common, ಉಳಿತೇನ 1 minus secant a minus tan a, clear? Over here secant a minus tan a, if I do, minus sign will come outside here, minus 1 ಉಳಿತದ, and it will be plus and minus over here ಈ ರೀತಿ ತೇತ. So in that case this will be minus 1 plus, see, this will be minus 1 plus secant a minus tan a, but yes definitely ನಂಗೆ ಇದನ್ನ ಬೇಡ, because I need minus sign again outside so that it is in this form. So minus, if I take common, it will be 1 minus this, so minus sign will remain over here as it is, clear? Okay, understood this? Fine. And if we simplify, we will get that term. Chal. Next problem will go. Okay, write all the other angles in the ratio of angle A in terms of secant A. In terms of secant A, you need to write down all the other angles. Okay, same as sin A problem. Aram se madre. Fine. Next, 9 secant square A minus 9 tan square A value is. Yes, tell me fast in the chat box. Do it fast, students. 9 secant square A minus 9 tan square A. Value another. Yes. 9, if I take common from here, it will be secant square A minus what? Tan square A. And secant square A minus tan square A value another. One other. So 9 into 1 value is what? 9. So option 2 is. Yes, very nice. Super. Saujanya. Very nice, ma. Next problem we go na. Yes, this already I have done. Yes, 1 plus tan theta secant theta 1 plus cot theta minus cosecant theta is. Can you do? Can you do this? 45 seconds time ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇದೀನಿ ಮಾಡ್ರಿ. 1 plus tan theta secant theta 1 plus cot theta minus cosecant theta is. Do it fast without any mistake. Done. Answer for this. Okay, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡ್ರಿ, let us start. ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ lengthy ಅನಿಸ್ಬೋದು, but here we have students nothing but what 1 plus 1 by tan theta 1 by sin theta ಆಗ್ತದ. Okay, so here we have 1 by 1 plus sin theta by cos theta. Secant theta is 1 by cos theta over here. Correct? Again, here it is nothing but what 1 plus cos theta by sin theta. Cos theta by sin theta. Okay, plus we have nothing but what, students, over here? Sorry, minus we have 1 by sin theta. ಈಗ LCM ತಗೊಂಡ ನೋಡ್ರಿ ಏನು simplification ಆಗ್ಬೋದು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ. Here the LCM is nothing but what? Cos theta we have. So here we need to multiply by cos theta, sin theta plus 1. Here also, students, if you observe, LCM is sin theta over here. Fine. So here we need to multiply by sin theta plus cos theta minus 1. Clear? Now, next step, if you observe, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡ್ರಿ, direct observation ಮಾಡ್ರಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ. This is sin theta into cos theta. ಇದೇನು problem ಇಲ್ಲ. But here if you observe, if I group them like this, ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ? Sin theta plus cos theta plus 1. Okay, sin theta plus cos theta plus 1. Sin theta plus cos theta minus 1. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ? A plus B, A minus B. A plus B, A minus B. Correct or no? So it will be nothing but what? Sin theta plus cos theta whole square minus 1. Fine. Whole square minus 1. Okay. Done, Ada. So now we can expand the numerator over here, which is nothing but what? Sin square theta plus cos square theta plus 2 sin theta cos theta minus 1, this whole divided by, okay, this whole divided by, we have sin theta cos theta. Correct? So sin square theta plus cos square theta 1 ಆಗೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಇದು cancel ಆಯ್ತು. So we have 2 sin theta cos theta divided by, again we have sin theta cos theta. Sin theta cos theta. So ಇದು ಎರಡು cancel ಆಯ್ತು. So remaining is nothing but what? 2 over here. 2 over here. So option 3 is correct. Understood, everyone? Fine. Clear, Allah? C is correct. Yes, since you have taken time, okay, definitely after the poll you have answered it. E problem, okay, 90 seconds time kodona, chalo, mad. 90 seconds time I have given students. After that only I will start explaining. But you people try to do it correctly without any mistakes. Do it. Done. Dia. Naksha. Fine. Okay. So from here, now in Madbuda, first of all, one I can write this down and take as 1 by cos A. 1 by cos A plus again we have 1 sin A by cos A. Sin A by cos A. Correct Allah? How the understood? Now next students, here we have 1 minus sin A as it is. Let it be as it is. So if you see over here, this is 1 plus sin A divided by what? Cos A. How the nilla? And this is nothing but what? Multiplied by 1 minus sin A. So 1 plus sin A multiplied by 1 minus sin A is nothing but what? 1 minus sin square A divided by cos A. Now 1 minus sin square A in bartada. It is nothing but what? Cos square A divided by cos A we have. So 1 cos A, this will get cancelled. Answer is what? Cos A. So option 4 is correct. Super everyone. Nice. Every jana correct answer madiri. Nice. Option D is correct. Namaskara ellarigu. Welcome to the session. Fine. Done. Chalo. Next problem. 1 plus tan square A divided by 1 plus cot square A. Very easy. आराम से ನೀವು ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. Fine. 45 seconds ಸಾಕು. Do it. 1 plus tan square A divided by 1 plus cot square A. Hello Suma. Namaskara. Welcome to the session. Okay, chalo. So 1 plus tan square A we have 1 plus tan square A. Now 1 plus tan square A we know that it is nothing but what? Secant square A. Correct other? Divided by 1 plus cot square A we have nothing but what? Cosecant square A. Now observe over here. 1 by cosecant square A is nothing but what? Sin square A bartada. And secant square A na I can write it down as 1 by cos square A, which is nothing but what? Answer is what? Tan square A. Clear? So option 4th is correct. Fine. Yes, very nice. Fine. Done. Cot square A ಹಾಕಿದವ್ರದ್ದು ತಪ್ಪ. Why today class is afternoon? Because evening we have another sessions. Fine. ನಿಮ್ದು social class ಅದ evening ಅದಕ್ಕೆ. Fine. Yes. Prove the following identities where the angles involved are acute angle for which the expression is acute angles. Okay. Either you can take the LHS, RHS, or you can take the RHS, LHS, up to you people. Fine. Madri nodu. Try to do. Okay. 2 minutes time I will give for each problem to solve. You can start with LHS or with RHS, up to you people. Nim ishta. Nimge yavud ishta aiti adun start ಮಾಡ್ರಿ. But easier ones you try to identify. Okay. Try to identify the easier ones. Done. So let us try to identify the easier one. Here we have cosecant theta minus cot theta whole square. So from here what do we have? Idanna, can I write it down as 1 by sin theta? Bariboda. Minus cot theta anna, I can write it down as 1 minus okay. This can be written as 1 by sin theta and this can be written as cos theta by sin theta. Correct? Understood? Okay. Next node really whole square ada. I have started with LHS. Nang RHS barbeka. Fine. So here 1 minus cos square theta agtada new. Fine. Or else if you want, the LCM is sin theta over here and 1 minus cos theta we have whole square. Correct or no? Which can be written as nothing but what? 1 minus cos theta whole square divided by we have nothing but what? Sin square theta. Clear? Now sin square theta, how we can write down, students? How we can write down sin square theta? Can we write it down as 1 minus cos square theta? So 1 minus cos square theta, 1 minus cos theta whole square divided by we have 1 minus cos square theta. So we have nothing but what? 1 minus cos theta whole square. So 1 minus cos square theta is nothing but what? 1 minus cos theta multiplied by 1 plus cos theta. Clear or no? So this will get cancelled over here and we have 1 minus cos theta divided by 1 plus cos theta. Clear? ಈ ರೀತಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ಸ್ 3 marks ಗೆ ಬರ್ತಾವ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್. Fine sir, LBA documents, yes, that also series start ಆಗ್ತದ. Don't worry students, in the coming days. Okay. Yes, RHS ನ ತಗೊಂಡು LHS ಕೂಡ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಇಷ್ಟ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬೇಕಿದ್ರೆ ನೀವು ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಅಂಡ್ ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಕೂಡ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. ಓಕೆ, ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಅಂಡ್ ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಬೈ 1 minus cos theta. Fine. And then you can simplify your wish. Or else ನಿಮಗೆ LHS easy ಅನಿಸ್ತದಂದ್ರೆ ಇದನ್ನ ಮಾಡಿ. This is a RHS. ಚಲ LBA ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಕೂಡ ಸೀರೀಸ್ ತಗೊಂಡು ಬರತ್ತೇವೆ. ಎಲ್ಲ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಏನದಾವ, those questions we are going to solve in the upcoming days, my dear students. Okay. Yes, ಈ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ನೋಡ್ರಿ. Fine, you can take the RHS. Yes, Naksha, you are asking right amma, sir RHS ತಗೊಂಡು LHS ಮಾಡಬಹುದಾ? Yes, ನೋಡ್ರಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ RHS ಇಂದ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ. ಯಾವುದು ನೀವು ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಫುಲ್ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಬರ್ತದೆ. Fine. So here you have sin square a divided by nothing but what? 1 minus cos a. Clear? So sin square a anna, what you can do now? Can you write it down as 1 minus cos square a? Clear? Bariboda. Divided by you have 1 minus cos a over here. Now from here students, 1 minus cos square a or 1 square minus cos square a can be written as 1 minus cos a multiplied by 1 plus cos a and this whole divided by 1 minus cos a. So from here we know that this both will get cancelled. We have 1 plus cos a over here. Understood? Clear? So in this case we have 1 plus cos a value is nothing but what? 1 by secant a anna bariboda. Yes or no? From this step, or which is nothing but what? Secant a plus 1 divided by secant a, which is nothing but what? This. Howdanilla? Correct ada? So this is nothing but what? RHS. Sure amma. Once the Diwali is done, you people will get the idea about it. Fine. Clear? Don't worry. Artha aitu? Fine. So which is your, sorry, RHS alla LHS. Naksha, clear? Using the RHS, how you can do LHS. Diwali aadmele there will be a planning for this. Clear? Understood? Yes. Prove that cos a divided by 1 plus sin a plus 1 plus sin a divided by cos a is equals to 2 secant a. Quick ಆಗಿ ಮಾಡ್ರಿ ನೋಡೋಣ. Try to do it quickly. Again see, LHS ಅನ್ನ ತಗೊಂಡ, ಸಾರಿ RHS ಅನ್ನ ತಗೊಂಡ ಇದನ್ನ modify ಮಾಡಕ್ ಬಹಳ ಕಷ್ಟ ಅದ. ಹೌದೇನಿಲ್ಲ? One single term modifying to so many terms is definitely difficult, but simplifying this to this is very easy. So go with LHS. Okay, go with LHS. Hint ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀನಿ, 2 minutes time ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ಫಾಸ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಮಾಡ್ರಿ. LCM ತಗೋಬೇಕು ನೀವು obviously. Fine. cos A divided by, we have 1 plus sin A, fine, plus 1 plus sin A divided by cos A. Yes, already done. Very nice, ma. Correct. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು observe ಮಾಡಿದ್ರ, we have cos A LCM ಬರ್ತದ, multiplied by 1 plus sin A we have. Here what do we have, students? Over here we have cos A, cos A plus cos A into cos A, cos square A ಆಗ್ತದ, plus here we have 1 plus sin A whole square. ಹೌದೇನಿಲ್ಲ? Because here we need to multiply by 1 plus sin A, here by cos A. Now if we expand this, over here, this will be cos square A plus 1 plus sin square A, correct, plus 2 times of sin A into cos A. Clear? Understood? And this whole divided by, correct, this whole divided by, we have cos A as it is, 1 plus sin A. Clear? Understood everyone? Okay. Now next if you check, important problem ida, okay, board exam nag bahalastu kondsati repeat ageti, important problem. Next if you observe now, here what do we have now? Illenada cos square A plus sin square A is nothing but what? 1 plus 1 is 2. 2 if I take common, it is nothing but what? 1 plus sin A into 1 plus sin A into cos A. Correct? Okay. Plus sin A into cos. Okay. Sorry, here it will be just 2 sin A, students. My mistake. Because ಇಲ್ಲಿ 2 into 1 will be 2 sin A ala. Correct or no? So 1 cos square A plus sin square A value is what? 1. 1 plus 1 2 ಆಗ್ತದ. So 2 if I take common, it will be 1 plus sin A divided by cos A into 1 plus sin A. So 100% this will get cancelled. So 2 by cos A is nothing but what? 2 secant A, which is your RHS. See, simplifying was easy. Clear aata? Fine. So in this way you can solve the problem. Fine. Next problem note. Tan theta by 1 minus cos theta, cot theta by 1 minus tan theta. Same thing you need to do. LCM tagori, take the LCM and solve. Fine. Hint is take LCM and solve. Okay. Practice problem, homework problem ida. Fine. Definitely you will get the answer. Clear ada? Last problem we go na. Yes. Root of 1 plus sin A by 1 minus sin A, you need to prove it is equals to secant A plus tan A. Clear? You can start with again LHS, students. LHS ಇಂದ start ಮಾಡ್ರಿ. Okay, or else ನೀವು ಈ square root ಅನ್ನ ಆ ಕಡೆ shift ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. Okay, so if you shift this square root on this side, same ನಾವು ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ. 1 plus sin A divided by 1 minus sin A we have is equals to, we need to show that it is secant A plus tan A whole square. ಈಗ ಈಸಿ ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಇನ್ನಷ್ಟು ಈಸಿ ಆಯ್ತು ಈಗ, ಹೌದೇನಿಲ್ಲ? ಈಸಿ ಆರ್ ನೋ? Fine. Chalo, do it now. You can start with the LHS over here. Okay, you can start with the LHS now. LHS ಇಂದ ನೀವು start ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. Okay. Fine. LHS you can start over here. That is nothing but what? 1 plus sin A by 1 minus sin A. Fine. So here what do we have now? Here we have 1 plus sin A by 1 minus sin A multiplied by ಏನು ಮಾಡೋಣ ಅಂದ್ರೆ 1 plus sin A by okay, do new mad. I'll give you some time, but think to do. Secant A plus tan A. Okay, fine. Chalo. So from here, students, we can multiply by what? 1 1 plus sin a ಇಂದ multiply ಮಾಡ್ರಿ 1 plus sin a divided by denominator also you will take 1 plus sin a. Multiply and divide by 1 plus, that is opposite of this. Clear? So numerator we have 1 plus sin a whole square. Denominator naga, if you observe, it is 1 minus sin a 1 plus sin a, which is nothing but what? 1 square minus sin square a. Clear? Which is nothing but what? 1 plus sin a. Okay, if we expand this, idana expand madidra, if we expand, it will be 1 plus sin square a plus 2 times of we have sin a divided by we have 1 minus sin square a is nothing but what? Cos square a over here. Correct ada? Iga separate agi divide madri illi. Separate agi divide madidra we have 1 plus 1 by cos square a we have 1 by cos square a we have plus sin square a by cos square a we have by cos square a we have plus 2 sin a by cos a into 1 by cos a we have. This is what we have over here. Clear? Understood everyone? So we have secant square a 1 by cos square a secant square a sin by cos tan square a. Okay, ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಸಿಂಪ್ಲಿಫೈ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದಾ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್, ಆರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಉಲ್ಟಾ ತಗೋಬೇಕಿತ್ತು ನಾನು? ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ಲಿ ಉಲ್ಟಾ ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಈಸಿ ಆಗ್ತೈತೆ ಅಂತ ತಿಳ್ಕೊತೀನಿ. Okay, fine. See here, we could have done one thing. Instead of shifting this root, ಇದರಿಂದನ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ. Instead of shifting this root, we'll start with LHS, the root itself over here. Root ಒಳಗಡೆನ ಇದನ್ನ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ. So here also we will have a root. Fine. So in that case, it will be much more easier now, because we'll take square root of 1 plus sin a whole square divided by cos square a. ಎರಡು ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ರೂಟ್ ಹೊರಗಡೆ ಬಂದ್ರ it will be 1 plus sin a by cos a. Correct? And 1 by cos a is nothing but what? Secant a. And sin a by cos a is nothing but what? Tan a. Simple it notary problem. Unnecessarily we did. Sir, RHS cosec ಮತ್ತೆ tan, RHS cosec ಮತ್ತೆ tan ಬರೋ ತರ ಇಲ್ಲಿದೆ ಅಲ್ಲ. Fine, cosec ಈ ರೀತಿ. Okay, fine. ಈ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೇನೆ ನಾನು ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ಮಾಡಕ, ವೇರ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ cosec ಓವರ್ ಹಿಯರ್ tan ಓವರ್ ದರ್. ಫೈನ್. ಎಸ್, ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಈಸಿ ಇತ್ತು, ಸುಮ್ಮ ಶಿಫ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು. ಯು ಕುಡ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟೆಡ್ ವಿತ್ LHS and then multiply and divide by 1 plus sin a. So 1 plus sin a whole square. Denominator 1 minus sin a, 1 plus sin a, which is 1 minus sin square a. 1 minus sin square a is cos square a. 1 plus sin a whole square. It will come outside root 1 plus sin a by cos a. Secant a plus tan a. Clear? Okay students, fine. So next topic will start now. Next topic illinda start madoniga. That is nothing but what? Using trigonometry to find heights and distances. Using trigonometry to find heights and distances. Clear? So students, suppose ee riti one ground ada. This is the ground over here. Clear? And there is some object over here anta tilkola. Okay, there is some object over here. Okay, this object ada. Fine, we can think that this is the sun we have. Okay, this is the sun we have. Now students, if there is an observer over here, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು observer ಅದನ್ನ. Fine, if there is an observer over here standing on the ground, and if he wants to, like if there is a tower over here, ಈ tower ಮೇಲೆ ಒಂದು sun ಅದ ಅಂತ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಣ. Clear? On this tower there is a sun, let us think like this. Fine. Now if the observer wants to calculate how much distance is he from this tower, ಈ ಟವರ್ ಇಂದ on the distance ಎಷ್ಟೈತಿ, or if he wants to find the height of this tower, that is also possible. Okay, so for that reason what we can do is we can connect him via a line. Okay, ಈ ರೀತಿ ಒಂದು ಲೈನ್ ಕನೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ. So whenever it is connected, now there will be an angle theta created over here. So if there is an angle theta, using trigonometric ratios Okay, using trigonometric ratios, the height and distance of the tower, correct, height and distance of tower, okay, height and distance of tower can be calculated. Okay, ಆರಾಮ್ ಸೆ ನಾವು ಅದನ್ನ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. ತಿಳಿತೇನಾ? ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟುಡ್? ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಅದ? ಸೊ ಇದನ್ನ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಕ ಟೂ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ವಿ ವಿಲ್ ನೀಡ್. ಒನ್ ಇಸ್ ನಥಿಂಗ್ ಬಟ್ ವಾಟ್? ಆಂಗಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಎಲಿವೇಶನ್. ಆಂಗಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಎಲಿವೇಶನ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನ್ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್? ಫೈನ್. ಸೊ ಹಿಯರ್ ಸಪೋಸ್ there is a person, or there is, we can take that, fine, this is the eye of the observer. Okay, so this is suppose the eye of the observer over here. Okay, then this will be his line of sight. ಹೌದೇನಿಲ್ಲ? ಇದು ಬಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು on the line of sight ಇರ್ತದೆ. Now if he is observing a observer, okay, ಏನು ಒಂದು ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ನೋಡತಾನವ, fine, this is his line of sight, or also we call it as nothing but what? Horizontal line or reference line. Now if there is an object over here, if he is observing this object, fine, through certain angle, correct ada, he is observing this through certain angle, then whatever this angle is there, which is above the horizontal line, this is the observer. Okay, this is the observer, clear, and this is nothing but what? The object. Now the observer, what he is doing, students? He is observing the object which is above his horizontal line of sight, above the horizontal line of sight. Clear? Understood? So such a angle theta is called as nothing but what? Angle of elevation. Theta is angle of elevation. Clear? ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ವರ್ಡ್ಸ್ ನಾಗ ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕಂದ್ರ ಹಾರಿಜಾಂಟಲ್ ಲೈನ್ ಮ್ಯಾಗ ಏನು ಆಂಗಲ್ ಬಂದ್ರ ಆಂಗಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಎಲಿವೇಶನ್, ಹಾರಿಜಾಂಟಲ್ ಲೈನ್ ತಳಗ್ ಬಂದ್ರ ಆಂಗಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಡಿಪ್ರೆಷನ್. ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ವಾಟ್ ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಟೆಲ್ ಯು ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ನೌ. ಓಕೆ, ಫೈನ್. ಲುಕ್ ಅಟ್ ದಿಸ್ ಆಂಗಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಡಿಪ್ರೆಷನ್. ಫೈನ್, ಡಿಪ್ರೆಷನ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಡಿಪ್ರೆಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಫೈನ್, ಜಸ್ಟ್ ದ ಆಂಗಲ್. ಹಿಯರ್ ದೇರ್ ಇಸ್ ಅ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವರ್ ನೌ. Okay, this is his eyes. Okay, and he will be having a horizontal line of reference. ಈ ರೀತಿ, fine. Horizontal line or reference line. Now he is observing a object. Okay, he is observing a object which is there where, students? Which is there somewhere over here. Okay, so now his observe angle is like this. ಈ ರೀತಿ ಆಗ್ತದ. Observer's line will be like this. So what will happen in this case? Whatever this angle is there, theta, will be called as what? Angle of depression. Clear? This is the observer we have. Observer. ನೋಡ್ರಿ, horizontal line ತಳಗಿದ್ರ depression ಆಗ್ತೈತಿ. Yes or no? Clear ಅದ? So here this is nothing but what? The object we have. Fine. So in that case, okay, so sorry, theta is angle of depression. Clear alla? Fine. I hope there is no confusion now. Okay, done. Chalo, ee question madri. A tower stands vertically on the ground. Fine, do this question. They are telling that a tower is there which stands vertically on the ground from a point on the ground. Using trigonometry ನಾವು ಹೆಂಗ್ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತದೆ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ. From a point on the ground which is 15 meter away from the foot of the tower, the angle of the elevation at the top of the tower is found to be 60 degree. Find the height of the tower. Okay, fine. Scenario ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊರಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ. First problem, so I'll explain. This is the ground we have. Okay, ಗ್ರೌಂಡಿಗೆ ಹಿಂಗೆ ಡ್ಯಾಶ್ ಹಾಕಿದ್ರೆ ಗ್ರೌಂಡ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಕೆಟ್ಟ ಡಯಾಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲ ಮ್ಯಾಥ್ಸ್ನಾಗ. ಒಂದು ಲೈನ್ ಹಾಕಿ ಡ್ಯಾಶ್ ಹಾಕಿದ್ರೆ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಗ್ರೌಂಡ್. ಓಕೆ, ಎಸ್, ಫೈನ್, ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟುಡ್. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ನೋಡ್ರಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ. They are telling that from a point on the ground which is 15 meter away from the foot of the tower, the angle of the elevation is found to be 60 degree. One tower ada ida. Tower ಗೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ದಪ್ಪ ಮಾಡೋಣಲ್ಲ. Suppose this is the tower we have. They are telling that the angle of elevation, fine, from the person standing on the ground, okay, from the foot of the tower, okay, from a point 15 meter away from the ground, okay, 15 meter away from the foot of the tower, okay, the angle of elevation is, angle of elevation andre elli ee point inda ಇಲ್ಲಿ one point ada, there is a observer over here and the angle of elevation over here. Okay, so the angle of elevation over here, whatever is there, fine, here it is nothing but what, 60 degrees. 60 degrees, the angle of elevation is 60 degrees. You need to find the height of the tower. Height of the tower anna find ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. Okay, so fine, this is height we need. Question mark. ಯಾವ trigonometry ratio use ಮಾಡಬಹುದಾ? Sin theta use ಮಾಡಬಹುದಾ? Fine, so if we name this triangle, because here it is a right angle, we can name this as the angle theta we have. Okay, this is theta. Suppose this is A, B and C. So in triangle ABC, sin theta is equals to opposite, that is BC, divided by, we have nothing but what, AB. Clear ada? So sin 60 degrees, sin 60 degrees will be nothing but what, BC. BC another BC we don't know, we need to find. AB value another 15. Clear? So from here students, this will be nothing but what, sin 60 degrees root 3 by 2 is equals to BC by 15. So we needed the height of BC tower, which is nothing but 15 root 3 by 2 centimeters. Clear everyone? Everyone got this? ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿತೇನಾ? 15 root 3 by 2. Anyone got the answer correctly? Same answer which I got. Fast ಆಗಿ ಹೇಳಿ ನೋಡೋಣ ಚಾಟ್ ಬಾಕ್ಸ್ನಾಗ. ಸೇಮ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಬಂದಿರ್ಬೇಕು, ಹೌದೇನಿಲ್ಲ? Yes, how should we know? Because see, okay, sorry, now one mistake ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ, extremely sorry. Okay, now see, ಸೈನ್ ಯಾಕೆ ತಗೋಬೇಕಂತ ಕೇಳತ್ತಿದೆಯಮ್ಮ ನಕ್ಷ. ನಾನು ಒಂದು ಮಿಸ್ಟೇಕ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ, ಸಾರಿ ಗೈಸ್. ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಸಿ ಹಿಯರ್, ಇಫ್ ಐ ವುಡ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟೇಕನ್ ಸೈನ್, ನಂಗೆ ಈ ಬೇಕಿತ್ತು, ಈ ಸೈಡ್ ಬೇಕಿತ್ತು. ಐ ಡೋಂಟ್ ನೋ ದಿಸ್ ಸೈಡ್, ಈ ಸೈಡ್ ನಂಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ಓಕೆ, ಫೈನ್. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಸೈಡ್ ವಿ ಡೋಂಟ್ ನೋ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್. ಈ ಸೈಡ್ ನಂಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ, ಈ ಸೈಡ್ ನಂಗೆ ಪಾಸಿಬಲ್ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ಎಸ್ ಆರ್ ನೋ, ವಿ ಡೋಂಟ್ ನೋ ದಿಸ್ ಸೈಡ್. ಸೊ ಈಗ ಏನಾಗ್ತದಂದ್ರ, ನಾನು ಸೈನ್ ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಹೈಪೋಟಿನ್ಯೂಸ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ಬಟ್ ಇಫ್ ಐ ಟೇಕ್ ಟ್ಯಾನ್ ಟೀಟಾ ಇಸ್ ನಥಿಂಗ್ ಬಟ್ ವಾಟ್, ದಿಸ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಬೈ ದಿಸ್ ಸೈಡ್, ಹೌದೇನಿಲ್ಲ? ಇಫ್ ಐ ಟೇಕ್ ಟ್ಯಾನ್ ಟೀಟಾ ಐ ವಾಂಟ್ ಟು ಫೈಂಡ್ ದಿಸ್ ಸೈಡ್. I know this side, so what I will do, tan theta is equals to BC divided by your base AB. This is how we get to know which angle we need to take. Fine, 15 root 3 is the answer. Just a minute students, okay, 1 ನಿಮಿಷ. So look at this, students. From here we have tan theta, that is tan 60 degrees is equals to BC value we need to find. AB value another. AB value is 15. So here we have root 3 is equals to BC by 15. So BC value is nothing but what? 15 root 3 meters. Okay. Yes, 15 root 3 meters. Understood? ಹಿಂಗ್ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತದ ಯಾವ ಆಂಗಲ್ ತಗೋಬೇಕಂತ ಹೇಳಿ. Okay. Next ನೋಡ್ರಿ. Yes, a electrician has to repair an electric pole on a pole of height 5 meter. She needs to reach a point 1.3 meter below the top of the pole to undertake the repair work. What should be the length of the ladder that she should use, which when inclined at an angle of 60 degree to the horizontal would enable her to reach the required position? Also, how far from the foot pole should she place a foot of the ladder? Okay. Smart. Okay, understand the scenario, students. First, this is the ground. Okay, electrician has to repair a electric fault on a pole of height 5 meter. Pole of height 5 meter andra enagtada. Okay, so there is a pole over here whose height is 5 meter. Fine, this is the pole height. Okay, this is the ground. One by one information read ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ರಿ. She needs to reach a point 1.3 meter below the top of the pole. 1.3 meter below the top of the pole ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನ? Okay, somewhere here she has to reach over here, and this distance they are telling that it is 1.3 meter. Clear aata? Okay, so here is the fault on the pole. Fine. What should be the length of the ladder she should use when inclined at an angle of 60 degree to the horizontal would enable her to reach the required position? Clear? Andre id kelataರ. Indirectly they are asking that this is the ladder over here, students. Okay, ladder ಬೇಕಿದ್ರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಕಲರ್ ಲೇ ಮಾಡೋಣ. Okay, so here we have the ladder. Which can I use? Either use model. There is a ladder over here which she needs to place, making an angle 60 degrees. Correct? Also they are telling that, fine, also what they are telling, total height of the pole 5 meters ada. Okay, remember that. Idan confuse ಆಗ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗಬೇಡ್ರಿ ಮತ್ತೆ. Total height of the pole is starting from this point to this point, it is 5 meters. So how much will be this, students? Now idan 5 meters idra ee length ಎಷ್ಟಾಗ್ತದ? How much will be this length? Because from 5 we need to subtract 1.3, so which is 4.7 meters. Idu 4.7 meters aata. Correct or no? Okay, so we know this. They are asking that how much should be the height of the ladder. So either you can use sin theta, because nodri opposite side length gotada. That will be easy. Correct? So what will happen now? Here we can take this as A, B, C. Did you people understand it? Total height starting from here till the base, they are telling that it is 5 meter, and they are telling that there is a fault over here, so it is 1.3 meter from the top. 3.7 ಆಗ್ತದೆ, not 4.7. It is 3.7 meters because we need to subtract 1.3. Clear? Understood? Now if this is clear to you people, we are remaining with what now? Your in triangle ABC. In triangle ABC, your sin theta. I know opposite. Opposite is what? BC divided by, sorry, we have BC divided by, I can find the length of the ladder which is AC. Correct ada? So sin 60 degree. Clear? Sin 60 degree it is. Fine, is equals to BC, which is nothing but what? 3.7 divided by, we have AC. Clear? Il tanka enu confusion illa. So next from here, students, your sin 60 degree value is root 3 by 2. 3.7 divided by AC. Clear? So ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಕ್ರಾಸ್ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ AC length of the ladder ಸಿಗ್ತದ, which is nothing but what? 3.7 into 2 divided by root 3. Clear? So we'll multiply this by root 3, we will divide this by root 3. So in bartada AC value will be equals to 7 2s are 14, 1 is remaining, 3 2s are 6, 7.4 root 3 divided by 3. Okay, clear students? Or AC is equals to 2 point remaining is 2.46 root 3 meter. This is the height. This is the height of the ladder. Clear? Height of the ladder clear? Understood everyone? 2.46 root 3 meters. Okay, that is this 2.46 root 3 meters. Also they are asking, then what will be this? How much is this they are asking? Clear? So apply Pythagoras theorem. Understood everyone? ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು Pythagoras theorem ಅನ್ನ apply ಮಾಡಬೇಡ್ರಿ. You'll get this. Okay, easy ada problem. Just you need to analyze properly. Okay, and calculations, obviously calculations ana correct agi ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. Next, observer is 1.5 meter tall. Observer adana 1.5 meter tall. Fine. Is 28.5 meter away from a chimney. The angle of elevation at the top of the chimney from her eyes is 45 degree. What is the height of the chimney? Okay, try to do it. Clear? Understand the scenario. Fine. This is the ground. Here we have a chimney over here. Ee riti chimney ada. Fine. So height of the chimney, they are telling that our observer is 28.5 meter away from the chimney. Andre illu ಒಂದು observer adana. He is the observer whose height is 1.5 and he is 28.5 meter away from the chimney. The angle of elevation at the top of her eyes, from her eyes andre ena ee riti. Okay, understood? To the top of the chimney. Clear? It is 45 degrees. 45 degrees andra. Okay, so they are telling what is the height of the chimney. Try to do it, students. Try to do it. Easy ada, correct? Nothing difficulty, right? Done? Okay. So nodri illi. Now the angle of elevation, if you check, the angle of elevation will be from the line. E line inda. ಹೌದನಿಲ್ಲ ಈ ರೀತಿ ಇರ್ತದ. Yes or no? So this will be nothing but what? 28.5 meter. And here it is 45 degrees. Angle of elevation 45 degrees anta kottidare. Yes or no? So if we are able to find this, find in this triangle, that is we can take this as A, B and C. Clear? And this is our angle theta we have. Clear? So this height we will be able to find now if we use tan 45 degrees. ಹೌದೇನಿಲ್ಲ? Yes or no? 30 meters. Correct adama? Very nice. In triangle ABC, okay, if I use tan theta, sir, why you are using tan theta? Because I have to find what? Opposite and base is known. When opposite and base is known, we go for tan theta. Tan theta is nothing but what we have? AC divided by we have AB. So theta value estada 45 degrees ada. So tan 45 degrees, AC value we don't know, we need to find. divided by what do we have, students? This is AB, which is 28.5. Correct. Tan 45 degree 1 value. So AC value is equals to what? 28.5 meters. Tan 45 degree value another 1 other. Yes or no? So what will happen now in that case? This whatever is there, this starting from C going up till okay. Fine. Going up till A, we have nothing but what? 28.5 meters. And this is how much we are adding? 1.5. So total ಎಷ್ಟು ಆಗ್ತದೆ? 28, 38.5, sorry, 29.5. So therefore we can tell that height of tower is nothing but what? AC, that is 28.5 plus 1.5, which is nothing but what? 30 meters. Very nice, ma Saujanya. Okay. Second problem, doubt. Yes, tell me, where is the doubt? Kelri nodonu, ella the doubt? Where do you have doubt? Fast ಆಗಿ tell where you have doubt. Yes, doubt ಎಲ್ಲದ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಬೇಕಂದ್ರ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ನೀವು ಇದ್ರಾಗ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬಹುದು ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟುಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲ? ಫೈನ್. ಇಫ್ ಯು ವಾಂಟ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟರ್ ಆಬ್ವಿಯಸ್ಲಿ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾ? that value in approx. Okay, calculate ಮಾಡಿ ನೋಡೋಣ. Where is the calculator? Here we have. ನೋಡ್ರಿ, 2.46 multiplied by square root of, correct, square root of 3 we have. Yes, square root of 3 is 1.73 multiplied by 2.46, which is 4.26. 4.26 ma. This value approx meter is 4.26 meters. Clear? Understood? And here also, if you don't want to apply Pythagoras theorem, nim bad Pythagoras theorem apply ಮಾಡೋದಾ ಅಂದ್ರ ಇದು ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಬಂದೈತಿ? Here you have got 4.26 meters alwa. Already you have got this. Now again you can use in this triangle tan 60 degrees. Tan 60 degrees use ಮಾಡಿದ್ರ it is nothing but what? Opposite, that is AB by base, which is AC over here. This is A and this is B. Clear? So which is nothing but what? Root 3. AB value we don't know, we need to find. AC value we know. AC ಬೇಡ, AC ಅಲ್ಲ, BC ಬರಿಬೇಕಿತ್ತು ಇಲ್ಲಿ. Yes, this is divided by, we have BC. And BC value we know, which is nothing but what? 3.7. So AB value will be equals to what? Root 3 multiplied by 3.7. So root 3 value in bartade. Root 3 value we saw already. Fine. 1.71 multiplied by, we have 3.7, which is 6.3433 meters. Okay, clear? This is the approximate values. Fine. Next problem is move on agona. Okay, calculator ಬೇಕಾ approx value find ಮಾಡಬೇಕಂತ? Fine. Yes, from the point P on the ground, the angle of elevation on the top of the 10-meter tall building is 30 degrees. Okay, top of the building 30 degrees ada. A flag is hoisted at the top of the building and the elevation at the top of the flagstaff from P is 45 degrees. Find the length of the flagstaff and distance of the building from the point P. ನೋಡ್ರಿ, ಚಲೋ ಅದ ಈ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್. ಓಕೆ, ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ. 5 marks ಗೆ ಬರ್ತದೆ ಇದು. 5 marks you will get in your exam. Clear? Okay na? Fine. Yes, so they are telling that, understand the problem. What they are telling students, a point P is there on the ground, the angle of elevation at the top of the building 10 meter tall, building a 10 meter tall ada, this is the building we have which is 10 meter from this point to this point. Okay, ಯಾವ್ದಾವ್ದು ಮಾರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡತ್ತೀನಿ ನೋಡ್ಕೋರಿ. A point P is there over here and the angle of elevation starting from here to the top of the building, they are telling that it is 30 degrees. 30 degrees. Okay, next a flag is hoisted on the top of the building. Itra mag one the flag anna, ladder is 4.23. yes, ladder 4.23 ma, 4.23 or 26, anything is fine. Ladder is 4.273. okay, 273 26 bandaiti, that is also fine, not an issue, because there I have taken the approximation. Okay, clear? Fine. This is 4.26 or 27. Coming to this is 6.33. clear? Okay, done. So this is 10 meter, we have 10 meter. Now they are telling that a flag is hoisted at the top of this building again. Fine, one flag anna ee riti hoist madidara, this is the flag anta tilkori. Okay, this is the flag you have over here. They are telling that the angle of elevation at the top of the this is again 45 degrees, either 45 degrees kottidare. Over here if we check, it is, this angle is 45 degrees. Clear? Now they are asking that you need to find the length of the flag staff. We need to see how much length is this, we don't know, question mark. Fine, and they are telling that find the length and the distance of the building from the point P. Is the distance they are asking. Easy it is, problem easy aita. Yaka, because we can name this, this is P, this is Q, this is R, and this is S. We can name it like this, correct? Howda? So first triangle PQR, this triangle what we have. Okay, in triangle PQR. Okay, so yargu doubt ittallappa, someone had a doubt that ನಾವು ಯಾಕೆ tan theta ನ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾ, ಹೌದೇನಿಲ್ಲ? ನೋಡ್ರಿ, ಈಗ ನಂಗೆ ಈ ಸೈಡ್ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾ, ಐ ನೋ ದಿಸ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ. So if I use tan 30 degrees, it will be opposite by base, right? Yes or no? So in triangle PQR, tan 30 degrees will be equals to, fine, your RQ divided by PR. RQ divided by PQ. Clear? So tan 30 degree value 1 by root 3. Clear ada? So RQ value is 10 divided by, we have PQ over here. So PQ anna cross multiply madidra, it will be nothing but what? Root 3, 10 root 3 meters. 10 root 3 meters. Okay, if you want, if you have calculator, you then use madi, you can simplify, or else simply you can tell that this value is 10 root 3 meter. Okay, fine students, artha aita? Okay, now since we don't know the height of this, idin x anta consider madona, because nang flag pole eshtaiti adan beka, x is question mark over here. Coming to the next triangle. Okay, if we come to the next triangle, that is in triangle PQS. In triangle PQS, we have tan 45 degrees. Tan 45 degrees is equals to, here this is there, we have the opposite to this. Clear or no? 45 degree illada opposite will be SQ divided by the base, that is PQ. Clear? Tan 45 degree value is 1. SQ ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ students, complete it will be x plus 10 and divided by, we have PQ. PQ is nothing but what? 10 root 3. Clear? So from here if I take this side, this will be 10 root 3 is equals to x plus 10, or here we have x is equals to 10 root 3 minus 10, or which is nothing but what, students? X is equals to 10 if I take common, root 3 minus 1, and x is equals to 10 into root 3 under 1.71 minus 1 we have, which is nothing but what? 10 multiplied by 0.7, which is nothing but what? 7 meters. Clear? So height of this, whatever pole is there, that is flag on this, is nothing but what? Approximately 7 meters. Understood everyone? Approximately 7 meters ಆಗ್ತದ. ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಅದ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಕ್ ಬರಂಗಿಲ್ಲ, ಬಟ್ approximately it is 7 meters. Done? Next problem. Look at this. The shadow of a tower standing on a level ground is found to be 40 meter. Shadow of the shadow of the tower standing on the level ground 40 meters of the shadow. When the sun's altitude is 30 degrees, then when it is 60 degree, find the what do we 40 longer when the altitude is 30 degree, find the height of the tower. Okay, 40 meter longer ada when it is 30 degrees 60 degree idag 60 degree idag 40 meter extra it is covering. Find the height of the tower. Madri 2 minutes time I am giving you. Analyze the problem. Neeva diagram draw madri. Diagram is necessary for this. E type of problems igella diagrams are necessary. Done na? Done? Okay. So look at this, students, what they are telling over here. Fine. So ee riti ಏನು ಆಗ್ಲಿಕತ್ತದ? Okay. So here they are telling that, fine, they are telling that a shadow of a tower is a shadow of a tower standing on a level ground is found to be 40 meter longer when the sun's altitude is 30 degree than when it is 60 degree. You need to find the height of the tower. Okay, so this is the height of the tower. ಹೌದೇನಿಲ್ಲ, ಇದು ಒಂದು ಟವರ್ ಅದ, and there is a sun over here. There is a sun over here who's now when the whatever this is there, when it will light, okay, ಈ ರೀತಿ ಲೈಟ್ ಬಂದಿದಾಗ ಇದರ shadow ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗಿ ಬೀಳ್ತದೆ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್? Shadow will fall over here, correct or no? Shadow somewhere it will fall over here. So they are telling that when the sun's altitude, that is fine, they are telling that altitude is 30 degrees, when the altitude is 30 degrees and when the altitude is 60 degrees, correct? ಈ ರೀತಿ ಅದ. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ 30 degrees ಅದ, and when it is 60 degrees, students, 60 degrees ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ತದ, it is found to be 40 meter longer. Under the difference between this two is how much? 40 meters. Okay, ಇಷ್ಟ idea ಸಿಕ್ಕಿತಾ? We don't know what is the height, we don't know what is the height of this tower, and we don't know how much distance x is there. Clear or? ಎರಡು things unknown ಅದಾವ. But yes, this complete, if we see from this point to this point, it is 40 plus x. 40 plus x. We can name this as A, B, C, D. Okay. So in triangle, your ACD, in triangle ACD, this complete triangle, students, ACD, height ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ, ಇನ್ನು ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ, ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು ಇದು? Again, any idea they have given? Nothing else is given. Is found to be 40 meter longer ಅಷ್ಟ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. Okay. So in triangle ACD, your tan 60 degrees. Tan 60 degrees is nothing but what? Tan 60 degrees is nothing but what? Opposite. That is height divided by the base, which is 40 plus x. Clear? So from here, whatever the height is there, so this tan 60 degree value is nothing but what? Root 3 times we have 40 plus x is equal to h. Clear? ಈಗ ನೋಡ್ರಿ ಹೆಂಗ್ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಇದನ್ನ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ. Again in the next triangle ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನದ? In triangle BCD, tan 60 degrees or tan 30 degrees is nothing but what? H by BC, that is x we have, which is nothing but what? X by root 3 is equals to h. So ಎರಡು side h adava, we can equate them. ಹೌದನಿಲ್ಲ? Here also we have h, here also we have h. So root 3 times we have 40 plus x is equals to x by root 3. Cross multiply, students. Root 3 into root 3 will be 3 times of 40 plus x is equals to x. Clear? So here we have okay, the mistake agiti. Fine. X value is 7.32. Okay, 7.32. ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಮಿಸ್ಟೇಕ್ ಆಗೈತ್ರಿಪ್ಪ? Where there is a mistake, fine. Tan 60 degree value is root 3 by 2. Correct ada? Fine. Tan 60 degrees, 60 degree will be here. Here opposite is this, h divided by 40 plus x, root 3, and there we have h divided by x again. Fine. Yes, just check one, students, because x value negative baratada, negative barabarda. I have taken angles wrong. Okay, fine, students. Illi 30 degree irbeka, because this is more inclined and this should have been 60 degrees. This is 30 degrees and this should have been 60 degrees. Whenever it is 30 degree, 40 meter long another. Okay, so here is the mistake I have done. Fine. Okay, clear? So here we have tan 30 degrees. Tan 30 degrees is nothing but what? Fine. H divided by 40 plus x. So which is nothing but what? This is nothing but what? 1 by root 3 is equals to h divided by 40 plus x. Eek correct bartada. Okay. So we'll cross multiply from here. So 40 plus x divided by root 3 is equal to h we have. Correct, students? And here what do we have now? Tan 30 degrees, sorry, tan 60 degrees is equals to h by x, which is root 3x is equals to h. So we can equate both of them. ಹೌದಾ? ಎರಡರನ್ನ ವಿ ಈಕ್ವೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದಾ? Or this h value we can substitute over here. Fine. So we have root 3x is equals to 40 plus x divided by root 3. If you cross multiply, root 3 into root 3 will be 3x is equals to 40 plus x. This will come this side. 2x is equals to 40. So x value will be nothing but what? 20 meters. Clear? X value will be 20 meters. Fine. X value 20 ada. Understood? Saujanya, ಎಲ್ಲಿ ತಪ್ಪು ಮಾಡಿರಿ ನೋಡ್ರಿ. This value is now 20 meters. If this is 20, this is 40 plus 20, which is equals to what? 60 meters. That is what they are telling. And now they are telling to find the height of the tower. ಯಾವ್ದಾರೆ ಒಂದು equation next ನೀವು substitute ಮಾಡಿದ್ರ easily you will get the answer. Yes or no? So height of the tower from here, h value will be equals to what? 20 root 3 meters. Okay. Fine. Understood. Hi ma Purvika, I am nice. How are you? Clear? Okay. Yes. E problem madri. Do the students. Yes. Ranjan ಅವ್ರು ಕೇಳಾತಾರ ಸರ್ ದಿವಾಲಿ ಹೆಂಗ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ. ನಮ್ದೇನ್ರಿ ನಮ್ದೇನ ಬಾಯ್ಸ್ ಫುಲ್ ದಿವಾಲಿ ಪಟಾಕಿ ಓಡಿಸೋದ ತಿನ್ನೋದ ಹೌದೇನಿಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಓಡಾಡೋದ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ನೋಡೋದ ಬಾಜುಗಿನ ಮನ್ಯಾಗ ರಾಕೆಟ್ ಬಿಡೋದ ಹಿಂದಿನ ಮನೆ ಅಜ್ಜಿ ಮನಿಗ್ ರಾಕೆಟ್ ಬಿಡೋದ ಹೌದೇನಿಲ್ಲ ನಮ್ದು ಬಾಯ್ಸ್ ದಿವಾಲಿ ಅಂದ್ರ ಹಂಗ ಇರ್ತದ ಎಸ್ ಆರ್ ನೋ ನಾವೇನ್ ಗರ್ಲ್ಸ್ ಗತೆ ಇಲ್ಲಲ್ಲ ವಿ ಆರ್ ನಾಟ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಗರ್ಲ್ಸ್ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆರ್ ನೋ ಅವ್ರ ಮಸ್ತಾಗಿ ರೆಡಿ ಆಗೋದ ಫೈನ್ ಕಿವ್ಯಾಗ ಜುಮ್ಕಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಹಾಕೊಂಡ ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಇಲ್ಲೇ ತಿರ್ಗಾಡ್ಕೋದ ಗಾಸಿಪ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡೋದ ಅವ್ರ ಜೊತೆ ಇವ್ರ ಜೊತೆ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿದಾಗೆಲ್ಲ ಹೌದೇನಿಲ್ಲ ಗರ್ಲ್ಸ್ ದಿವಾಲಿ ಆ ರೀತಿ ಸೆಲಿಬ್ರೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರ ನಾವು ಬಾಯ್ಸ್ ಬರೇ ತಿನ್ನೋದ ಪಟಾಕಿ ಓಡಿಸೋದ ರಾಕೆಟ್ ಬಿಡೋದ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ನೋಡೋದ ಇವ್ರಿಗೆ ನೋಡೋದ ಐ ಹೋಪ್ ಯು ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟುಡ್ ಸೊ ಈ ರೀತಿ ನಾವೆಲ್ಲ ದಿವಾಲಿ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಹೌ ಗರ್ಲ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಬಾಯ್ಸ್ ಫೈನ್ ದಿವಾಲಿ ಸೆಲಿಬ್ರೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ತಿಳಿತಲ್ಲ ಎಸ್ ಆರ್ ನೋ ರಂಜನ್ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ನಿಮ್ದೇನು ಸ್ಪೆಷಲ್ ದಿವಾಲಿಗ ಎಲ್ಲೋಗೋದು ಪ್ಲಾನ್ ಹಾಕಿರಿ ದಿವಾಲಿಗೆ fine okay chal so let us continue students the angle of fine here we have the angles of depression of the top and the bottom 8-meter tall building from the top of a multi-storied building is 30 degrees clear 45 degrees respectively find the height of the multi-storied building fine and the distance between the two buildings clear yes so what do we have students over here ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಅನ್ನತಾರ ಅಂದ್ರ the angle of depression of the top of the top and the bottom fine okay ಇದೊಂದು building ಅದ students this is the building over here now the angle of depression ಅನ್ನಂತಲೇ there should be observer above this ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇರಬೇಕು observer the point is over here ಹೌದೇನಿಲ್ಲ from the top of the building ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇದನ್ನ ಆಯ್ತಾ this is the top of the building and to the bottom of the building ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇದನ್ನ ಆಯ್ತು okay clear find the height of the multi-storied building and the distance between the two buildings the angle of depression of the top and bottom of a 8-meter tall building from the top of a multi-storied building okay top of a multi-storied building ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಬಿಲ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಅದ ಅಂದಂಗ ಆತ ಇಲ್ಲಿ observer ಅದ fine now if you see they are telling that the angle of depression ಅಂದ್ರ I need the horizontal line over here ಈ ರೀತಿ and here there is one this okay construct ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಈಗ ಮಾಡ್ರಿ so this is how much students now this is we have topic 30 degrees ಅನ್ನತಾರ and here we have 60 degrees again anything hint is given 8-meter and the bottom of an 8-meter tall building angle of depression to the top and bottom of a 8-meter this they have given as 8-meter clear okay fine Yes, do it students. We'll take one 2 minutes break. Fine. One the 5 minutes break to and then we can continue. Till then you people solve this problem. Okay. Fine. Do it. ಸಾರಿಪ್ಪ, ಸಾರಿ, ಯಾರೂ ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ ಕ್ಲಾಸಲ್ಲಿ, ಬೈ ಮಿಸ್ಟೇಕ್ ಮ್ಯೂಟ್ ಆಗಿತ್ತು ಕ್ಲಾಸ್. ಫೈನ್, ಈ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಅನ್ನ ಮಾಡಿಸಿದ್ದೇನೆ ನಾನು ನಿಮ್ಗೆ. ಯು ನೋ ಹೌ ಟು ಡೂ ದಿಸ್ ನೌ, ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಈಸಿ, ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದೆನ್ ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಅ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ವಿಚ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಡೂ. ಇದು ಕೂಡ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್. ಫೈನ್, ಡಿಪ್ರೆಷನ್ ಆಗದ, ಆಂಗಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಡಿಪ್ರೆಷನ್. ಫೈನ್, ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ವಾಟ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್, ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್. ಸೊ ಇಷ್ಟು ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ಸ್ ನೀವು ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಆರಾಮ್ಸೆ ಸಾಕು. ನೋಡ್ರಿ ಈ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಡ್ಯೂರಿಂಗ್ ರಿವಿಷನ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸಸ್ ವಾಟ್ ಎವರ್ ಇಸ್ ಸರ್, ವಿ ವಿಲ್ ರಿಪೀಟ್ ದಿಸ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಅಗೇನ್. Fine, during revision classes we will repeat this problem again, so no need to worry students. Clear alla? A kite is flying at a height of 60 meter above the ground. Okay, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡ್ರಿ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ಅನ್ನತಾರ, this is the ground we have again. Explain ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ. ಸೊ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಸಾಲ್ವ್. there is a kite over here, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು kite ಅದ. Fine, attached to a string on the temporary string on the ground. The angle of inclination is 60 degree. Fine, assuming there is no slackness. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನದ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ರೀತಿ ಗ್ರೌಂಡ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಅದ ಸ್ಟ್ರಿಂಗ್. yes or no? So here it is nothing but what, 60 degrees. So you need to find at what height the kite is flying. Okay, ಇದು ಕೇಳತಾರ. The kite is flying at 60 meter above the ground. 60 meter. So ಈ ಟೈಮ್ ಏನು ಕೇಳತ್ತಾರ ಅವರು, ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಹೌ ಮಚ್ ದೇ ಆರ್ ಆಸ್ಕಿಂಗ್. ಸೊ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಅಗೇನ್ tan 60 degree 60 ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಇದನ್ನು ಫೈಂಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾ, ಈಸಿ ಅದ. ಎಸ್ ಆರ್ ನೋ? ಸೊ ಸೇಮ್ ಟೈಪ್ ಆಫ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ದೇರ್ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್. ಎಲ್ಲ ಟೈಪ್ ಡಿಫ್ರೆಂಟ್ ಟೈಪ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೇನ್ ಮಾಡಿಸಿದ್ದೇನೆ ನಿಮಗೆ. ಓಕೆ, ದ ಆಂಗಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಎಲಿವೇಶನ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ದಿ ಫುಟ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಟಾಪ್ 50 ಮೀಟರ್, ಹೈಟ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಬಿಲ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ 80 ಮೀಟರ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು, ಇಲ್ಲಿ 50 ಮೀಟರ್ಸ್ ಅದ. ಎಸ್ ಆರ್ ನೋ? ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಅ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್. ಸೇಮ್ ಟೈಪ್ ಆಫ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್. ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್? ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ? ಫೈನ್, ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್. ಸೊ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ಸ್ ಇಟ್ ಫಾರ್ ಮೈ ಡಿಯರ್ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಟುಡೇ. ಇಷ್ಟ ಸಾಕು. ಫೈನ್, ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮತ್ತೆ ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂ ಮಾಡೋಣ. ಓಕೆ, ಇನ್ ದ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ವಿ ವಿಲ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ವಿತ್ ಅ ನ್ಯೂ ಟಾಪಿಕ್. ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್? ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಆಫ್ಟರ್ ಫೈನ್, ಯಾವ್ದದ, ಇಂಟ್ರೊಡಕ್ಷನ್ ಟು ಟ್ರಿಗ್ನೋಮೆಟ್ರಿ ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಸರ್ಕಲ್ಸ್ ಅದ, ಏರಿಯಾಸ್ ರಿಲೇಟೆಡ್ ಟು ಸರ್ಕಲ್ಸ್ ಅದ, ಎರಡು ಈಸಿ ಟಾಪಿಕ್ಸ್ ಅದ. ಫೈನ್, ಅಂಡ್ ದೆನ್ ಸರ್ಫೇಸ್ ಏರಿಯಾ, ವಾಲ್ಯೂಮ್ಸ್. ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್? ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಟಿಸ್ಟಿಕ್ಸ್, ಪ್ರೊಬಾಬಿಲಿಟಿ, 5 ಟಾಪಿಕ್ ಉಳಿದಿದ. ಫೈನ್, ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಅದ? ಫೈನ್ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಸೆಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮತ್ತೆ ಸಿಗೋಣ. ಫೈನ್, ಟಿಲ್ ದೆನ್ ಟೇಕ್ ಕೇರ್ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಮೈ ಡಿಯರ್ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ. ಟೇಕ್ ಕೇರ್. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ವಿ ವಿಲ್ ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂ ವಿತ್ ಅ ನ್ಯೂ ಟಾಪಿಕ್. ಓಕೆ.